Hey guys, Kitti Minx here. Uh, like I said before, this is just one of those ones where I just need to get words out there into the void because it helps me organize my thoughts and cope with life. So you can listen, you cannot listen, up to you. Later on, there will be some pertinent information about my content and whatnot, but for right now, I do need to talk about some personal stuff. To those of you who listened to my last rambling vlog, do I even really call this a vlog? Because, it's a video, but it's just my voice. An audio blog, an audio vlog. And when I was in college, they called the department audio visual for handling audio and visual things. So is it an A/vlog? Maybe some AV people will think that's funny. I don't know. Anyway, I talked about my dog Taffy and how she turned 12 and she was going downhill really, really, really fast with no sign and no hope of getting better. Even the vet said there's no way, there's nothing, absolutely nothing they could do that would make her life better. She was on the strongest medications they could send home with us to give her, and she was no longer responding to it. She stopped really eating. And of course, as I mentioned, she stopped really being able to walk, and she couldn't go outside to go potty, so she would just lay there on the floor and mess herself, and it was just heartbreaking. So yesterday, Friday, with some help, because she's a very big dog. She's 90 pounds, and that's a fairly big dog. We had some help getting her, because she couldn't walk, getting her into the car and to the vet, and the vet decided to hold her overnight to watch her and keep us updated on what she thinks is going on and what the best course of action should be. And I greatly respect this vet. This is a vet that cares so much about animals and about families and just about that connection. She is so awesome. And I know a good vet because, number one, she doesn't try to push any certain brand of food for pets on people. Because I know there are a lot of vet clinics where they get special deals and sponsorships and money from brands, and they shove it at people. And she has a selection of different kinds of foods in her office, but she doesn't directly advertise it or anything. She's yep, I have this, but you buy whatever you think is best for your pet and your pet likes. But here are just some brands I don't recommend, because here are scientific studies that have shown that bad things have happened to animals because they've eaten this food, which I respect. And also, she does not do declawing of cats, because I'm not going to explain how the procedure is because it's really gruesome, but you just have to Google it. It's not good for cats to declaw them. It actually, in a way, disables them. Beyond, it's yes, a cat having claws can be inconvenient for you and your furniture, but it's way worse for the cats to declaw them. So I have a lot of respect for this vet. She would not recommend anything if she didn't feel it was in the best interest of the animal and the family. And so last night she called and told me that, it was Taffy's time. She could run some tests and figure out exactly what's wrong with her, but even if she knew, there'd be nothing she could do to make it better. Taffy's life would just keep going downhill, and there'd be nothing we could do. we had to make the choice about what was best for her and what was best for us. Because as much as we'd like to have Taffy home as long as possible, we don't want her home if she's suffering and in pain and not going to get better. And so we made the call for her to cross the Rainbow Bridge. And so a bit after noon, my time today, at the vet, she was euthanized and put to sleep. They gave her the medicine that made her actually fall asleep and then euthanized her. So she went peacefully in her sleep, surrounded by her family and everyone who loves her. And what really warmed my heart was there's so many people, like friends of mine on Facebook and stuff in my personal life, who knew my dog and really, really loved my dog, and felt really bad that if they had known sooner would have tried to be out here to be with us. And they're offering, I got one friend who during the week she'll be in town and says she wants to come over and and just spend time. And yeah, so there's good people out there, and I just want to thank you guys also after that last rambling video for your kind supportive words, because it is really hard to lose a pet, especially a pet you've had for over a decade of your life. I've had Taffy since I was in high school, and now I'm an adult. Obviously, put two together, like put high school plus 12 years, you can kind of guesstimate how old I am. She's been around a long time, and she's seen me go from being essentially a kid to an adult with a kid. Essentially, she became a grandma dog in a way. And she really also was very, very patient and very tolerant with the kiddo. Way more than any dog should be. Like my kiddo, when Taffy would lay on the ground, would climb up on Taffy and just like sit on her back and pretend to ride her. And Taffy just didn't care. She was like, "Oh, you're up there. Whatever." Just kind of sniff around, and it was just really cute and really sweet. She was a good dog. She was a very good dog. When she was younger, she used to be a crazy dog and like to run laps around the backyard. Like, she would run and run and run and run and run so much. There was like a worn-in part of the grass by the fence from her running on it. That's how much she did that, and it was just so cute. And she was just one of the best dogs. And she's not my only dog. I have another dog. Her name is Misha. She's a Corgi Pit Bull mix. I adopted her in 2012 from a shelter. The shelter estimated she was about 2 years old. And when I adopted her, she had swollen teeth. So at some point, not long before the shelter acquired her, she'd had a litter of puppies. And the funny thing about that is, a year ago, a friend of mine who volunteers at a shelter in another town was doing like part of their foster program and had a dog that looked so much like Misha and would have been the right age to have been one of her puppies. And I thought that was just like the neatest thing. And Misha's really sweet. They thought she was a Corgi Pit Bull mix. I can kind of see that. She is she's a bit smaller than a Pit Bull, but she has like the stocky body and the shape, especially in the chest. But then she has like the Corgi face and the Corgi ears and the Corgi markings. She's super cute, kind of derpy, but a very sweet dog. So she's about 8 this year. About 8. So, between her being smaller than Taffy and her being a mutt, hopefully she'll live a pretty long life. Because she's still going strong now. She is sad though, because she and Taffy were friends. Kind of like sisters. And I've noticed just even when Taffy was going downhill, Misha was acting kind of strange and kind of like not eating out of solidarity. And now Taffy's gone. I don't think she quite understands it yet. She just knows that Taffy left, but I think after a while she can put two and two together and be like, oh. Because right now she's still not really eating and she's being extra snuggly with everyone because she knows everyone's feeling pretty sad about it. So again, I just want to thank all you guys for your kind words and everything. It really meant a lot and really helped me feel better to know that, A, I'm not alone, which I know I'm not alone. This happens to many people. So many people get pets. But it still helps. And it, people react to grief and loss differently. I'm kind of at a crossroads between shutting down and wanting to just wipe everything and bury myself in work. I think tonight and tomorrow I'm gonna shut down. And then starting during the week I'll try to bury myself in some work. 'Cause I take your feedback. I definitely do. And I decided tomorrow, you guys are right. I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna go get a manicure, pedicure, some waxing, and a really nice high quality facial. That's exactly what I feel like I need. And I know waxing scares a lot of people, but for me, I'm so used to it. I'm just like, yeah, do it, especially like all over on my face. And to my female listeners, if you're into makeup, if you like wax or shave your face, like even if you just have like peach fuzz and baby hair, not only does it make like moisturizers and stuff like soak in so much better, but it makes makeup go on a heck of a lot smoother. It's like the craziest thing. And also, if you remove the hair off your face and you wear makeup, that actually prevents clogged pores and stuff, because I guess when you put makeup on, even if you just have like peach fuzz, that little fuzzy hair that most people have on their face, it's the makeup clinging to that. Even if you really scrub your face and you just miss like one tiny spot, that could lead to a clogged pore and cause breakouts and other icky, not so pleasant things. So I'm gonna get a face wax, followed by a facial, and then a nice, very luxurious pedicure, because the place I go to, they do some really fancy pedicures. I don't know if I'm gonna go full on baller and do the champagne one, but I think I might go for a nice lavender or green tea soak. Maybe a jelly bean soak. I heard good things about that. I might do that with my pedicure and get my toes done all cute and my feet done all cute. I don't know if any of you are into feet, but maybe you can, when I get my camera set up, I can show you my pedicured feet just so you can see how cute they look. Or whatever. And of course get my my manicure, because I am way overdue. My hands have become like velociraptors. It's like when I do the clawing. Yeah, that's just my nail tips, and my nail tips are practically claws. So I'm still gonna keep them kind of long and shaped, but not so obscenely long, or right now I'm afraid to like literally do anything with my nails because I'm afraid of them snapping, and when that happens, it really hurts. Like the one that broke off, it hurt when it broke off, and now it's all naked and stubby and just drives my OCD crazy. So tomorrow is going to be a nice day of relaxing and treating myself. Definitely treating myself and disassociating and just trying to take my mind off things. And if you follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, you've probably seen a preview of the artwork coming by Anna Maria Bryant. She just redesigned my own avatar / persona, and it looks freaking awesome. Definitely check it out. And it is definitely a hint at what I'm going to be coloring my hair next. I actually just got the dye and stuff today. It's not going to be quite that light just yet because I promised my hairdresser I'm not going to bleach my hair for a very long time. And to get a color that light, you do gotta pre-bleach your hair. But it definitely is going to be a shade of that color. So you have that to look forward to seeing, especially when I get my new webcam and everything set up and situated. So yeah, that will be a thing, hopefully. And I've been reading through your comments on the last video I put up about my decision for my not safe for work, like my all-out not safe for work content, and my decision still stands. What is commissioned, and they say I can publicly share it, then I will share it publicly, not just for people in the Patreon fan club, but across the board. But doing them for the sake of doing them, I like for that to be an exclusive thing for the people who are kind enough and supportive enough to take part in that. And plus, I can upload that content in a way that doesn't get me in trouble with YouTube. So, whole bunch of win, because even just the few ones I have that I've been linking on my blog, I have to be really careful where I upload those, and I have to be kind of secretive about it, because I don't want those getting deleted or flagged or whatever. It's kind of crazy. So, lots of being very careful. Lots of trying to tread around gray areas and gray water. Not too fun. But I guess people misunderstood me. I'm not hiding all of my content behind Patreon. No. I'm still going to post my regular content on here. Even my more lewd content and mature stuff. Is just, I will be posting a few extra lewd ones exclusively on Patreon. And outright not safe for work adult stuff that's not, a commission I got permission to publicly share will be on there. And plus, if you look at the Patreon page, there are other perks too, including artwork of your characters not your characters, my characters that you really like by the lovely and ever so talented Anna Maria Bryant. She's currently in process working on that now. And speaking of her, a lot of times when she does her art, especially when she gets to the digital part of it, she streams on Picardo. And she said she'll let me know when she streams, and I will link to her streams on Twitter. So if you are on Twitter, I highly recommend you follow me on there. So when I put up her streams, you can actually watch her draw my characters that you like and tell her what a great job she's doing, how talented she is, because Whether you support her through her own Patreon or just support her by telling her how awesome she is and how much you appreciate it. She appreciates all the feedback and everything. She's a really cool person. I'm so grateful that she's willing to do this with me. And I'll be doing a soft launch of it because I already got some stuff up on the Patreon already. And I reckon starting either this week or next week, as I upload videos on YouTube, I'll also put them up on Patreon. Again, they'll be up on YouTube and Patreon. But because, YouTube's kind of fucky with their notifications and stuff, for as little as $1 a month, at least it guarantees when the new content's up, if that's any incentive for you. But also, I'm pretty good about as it goes live, linking to it on Twitter too. It's just Facebook and my blog. I've kind of given up doing a whole bunch of cross posting on there because, yeah, you guys, I put out a lot of content at times and it's a lot to keep up with. So, Twitter is your best bet if you can't at all, even $1. Do the Patreon to keep up with the uploads as they go up because of YouTube's fuckery with the notifications and things not always appearing right away in the subscription feed. So there's that. Anna is working on the artwork, like I mentioned. And I'm really looking forward to it because I guess I can give you some spoilers. I did put up some of her art as my current Patreon banner, but it's not the official one. It's just a placeholder. I just really like it. It's neat. But the official banner is going to have my persona surrounded by a bunch of my characters. And it's also going to be my new on my YouTube channel page, my new header or whatever there too. And it's going to have Takara, and it's going to have Sasha and Ruby and Scarlet and Amy and Stella. And the reason why I went with those is because, well, Takara seems to be your favorite waifu. Sasha currently still wins all the polls as your favorite Neko. Of course, Ruby. Everyone's been loving the Ruby roleplays. Scarlet, because, well, she was my first. And her stuff still performs pretty well. You seem to really like the succubi. And Amy, because of that storyline. The choice was Aika or Amy, and with how creepy Aika's been, as much as people seem to love yanderes, a lot of you seem to really care about Amy. And then Stella, because she is the first and original dream girlfriend, so she represents that category of characters. And the nice thing about the characters that appear in the banner, they'll also have separate images that will be fun little downloadables that people can get. And I might even use it, I probably will use it to make t-shirts or stickers or something. Probably stickers, so those of you who want cheap stickers, like Takara is my waifu, Ruby is my vampire girlfriend, cute fun stuff like that. I'd be happy to make that for you. In fact, I would love to make that for you. It delights me to no end how much you enjoy my work and my characters. It really does. It really warms my heart. So don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. The main stuff of what I do is not going anywhere. It's just a small minority of what I do will be hidden behind a paywall. Just a small minority. But the majority of my stuff will still be out there. And as always, I will continue to experiment with new scenarios, new characters, new experiences, and of course, always keep you updated with your favorites. So, I guess that's it. I can't really think of anything else. I'm just waiting on the camera and some other things to get sorted out in life. But once again, I highly recommend you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, my blog on Tumblr, just all of my social media, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on, just in case. And you can click on the link for my Patreon now. It's currently about, it's about in soft launch mode. I do have the welcome video up, and now a thank you video up too for those who decide to pledge. So you guys might get a kick out of that. These are not the official ones. These are placeholder ones until I have a camera, and because I'd rather like to do them with my face. But for placeholders, they are pretty funny and pretty cool. So definitely check them out. And you can check out the intro one just by going to my Patreon page. You don't have to pay any money. You can just look at it. But the only way to see the thank you one, of course, is to pledge. So, yeah, and I am getting close to 100 videos, as a good number of you have noticed. Now, if you've seen that I have like 100 uploads, that doesn't mean I have 100 videos exactly. I have several videos that are unlisted for various reasons. There's stuff I made that just were projects that I kept unlisted because I only wanted to link them to certain places for certain people. That also includes like the videos that I use for Patreon stuff now. And also, I don't include the videos I make to promote myself at the Mustang. I don't include those either. What I do include are obviously the audio roleplays, my storytime videos, my vlogs, actual real content. And as far as that's concerned, I think I might have, I don't know, like maybe close to, maybe between 80 and 90 of those videos. I'm not quite at 100 yet. And I'm debating if for my 100th video, if I want to be, sincere with something really cool, or if I want to be like really trolly. So you tell me, for my 100th video, do you want something really cool and really sincere? Or do you just want me to have fun and be a complete and total troll and just do stuff for laughs? So, I would like your feedback on that very, very, very much. I would definitely like that indeed. And once again, thank you guys all, guys, gals, everybody, for your support and your feedback, kind words, and all that. It really all means a lot, and your support, whether you support me just by subscribing and leaving comments, or you choose to support through either the Patreon or by ordering custom content. I appreciate all of it. And there may be a delay in videos this week because there is like I keep talking about, there is a custom I'm working on. And with everything that happened today, that really kind of put a wrench in my ability to work on that. I just don't have it in me to work on that right now. I might be able to work on it a little bit tomorrow, but just, that emotional wrench is just, no. Once that's there, it's like, I'm not feeling it, so. But I emailed the person, I explained what's going on, I've been keeping contact with them. They're very understanding, which is awesome, so. I definitely want to take my time on this. It's going to be a really, really cool, really fun, exciting, interesting video when it's done, because it's something you guys probably aren't even expecting that someone would have even wanted. So I'll double check if I have their permission to publicly share it, and if I do, then you all will have a way to be able to see it. So look forward to that. But like I mentioned, uploads may or may not be slow this week. It depends how I'm feeling. And I'm going to try to prioritize working on this custom because it is long overdue. Once again, thank you everyone for listening to me and supporting me and just being cool. And let me know your feedback on what I should do for my 100th video. I would love to know. And also, tell me what your favorite characters and storylines are right now. I want to know that too, okay? Yeah, just throw me all your feedback. Let me know like, what you want to see more of, and what you want me to do for my 100th video, okay? Alright. I feel a lot better now. Thank you for letting me get everything off my chest. I feel pretty good. And with that said, I'm probably gonna go to bed now. It's been a long day for me. So, good night, everyone. I sincerely love you all very much. So, good night. And whenever you go to sleep, I hope you have sweet dreams. Mwah. Mwah. You guys are amazing. I appreciate and love you all. Nighty night.